it's Aubrey with Vitality Fitness. I'm here today to show you a gentle routine for your shoulders for some stretching and stability. It's really important that we keep our shoulders loose and flexible, as well as work on the stability, especially of our rotator cuff muscles, which are small muscles that are helpful to stay strong and stabilize our shoulder, as well as our mid-back scapular muscles that are larger muscles that help to protect our shoulder muscles and our posture and our joints. So the first thing you want to do is just get into a sturdy chair. You can do this standing as well, but go ahead and start at a sturdy chair and get into a nice, good posture. You want to think about your head being directly in line and over top of your shoulders, not push forward, and that your shoulders are directly over top of your trunk, that we're not coming here, and that your trunk is directly over top of your hips, and that you're not pushed forward or back. So you want to be in a straight line as best as you can in alignment. So then you're going to go ahead and just loosen up your shoulders and your neck first, taking some nice and easy, slow shoulder rotations backwards. Going backwards is going to help to ease those muscles and open up your posture. You can take a head tilt side, stretch those upper trap muscles that are tight on so many of us. Just keeping your head looking forward and just tilting to the side. You'll feel a medium stretch there. You can place your hand here for a little bit of overpressure. You can relax that hand down and you'll get a good stretch there. You want to hold your stretches for 30 seconds or a good 5 deep breaths. And then switch sides and do the same thing on the other side. Once you've done your shoulder circles, you want to go into some trunk rotation to loosen up your upper body. So grab your hands together and gently rock side to side to loosen up your upper back muscles. You could do, 10 or so reps of these exercises that are not stretches, they're just loosening up. So the shoulder rolls, the rotations, you could do some head turns and tilts for about 10 reps or so a piece. The next thing you want to do is you can loosen up your shoulders a little bit more. If you have a large Physio Ball, one of those large exercise balls, go ahead and bring it ahead of you. I don't have mine here today, but I wanted to get this video out to you quickly. So you place your exercise ball right here in the center, come up nice and close to it, rest your hands on the front, and just let yourself roll forward. Just roll forward and back gently a couple times, and then you could hold in a position that was comfortable for you. If you're having difficulty one shoulder versus the other, you could certainly do it one shoulder at a time and go to where you can and just relax. You want to let your upper body kind of relax over the ball also, so that you're not hurting your neck and that you're just letting yourself come into a good posture. So you go forward over the ball, and then you can tilt the ball sideways and then come out to the other diagonal to stretch the side muscles here in through your lats and then through your shoulders. So you can go a few times in each direction on that Physio Ball. If you don't have a Physio Ball, you could do that certainly over a bed. That would be fine. Or if you want to go ahead and get down onto the floor in more of a prayer pose, yoga pose where you're sitting on your knees, you can certainly do that also in the same position. So the next thing you want to do is strengthen those shoulders. So we're going to start with some really easy strengthening motions for your shoulders. So we're going to work the mid-scapular area first, and we're just going to do some scapular pinches. So you want to move your shoulder blades so that they're coming together, but they won't touch. You don't want to exaggerate or arch your back. You want to keep that great posture, that strong core, and just gently squeeze together. and then relax. Hold for a count of 5 and relax, or 1 deep breath in and out as you go back and forth here. You can do about 5 to 15 repetitions depending on how it feels for you. The next thing you want to do is work those rotator muscles. So you can start out really easy with no resistance whatsoever. Elbows by your side, palms are up. Gently bring those arms out and back in. Out and back in. You don't want to do anything through pain here. If any of these motions bother you, please stop right away and discontinue that exercise. You can check your form and adjust it for you. But we're going to come out, hold for a few seconds, and come back in. Out, hold for a few seconds, come back in. You're working those small rotator cuff muscles back here. Another way you can work those rotator cuff muscles is by coming up into this kind of a motion. You can go back and forth here. Keep those elbows and shoulders about 90 degrees and rotate. If that gives you any trouble, you want to pause and go back to this motion. This one's a bit harder. You can do it standing up against the wall to get some feel for it, but it's a little bit harder on your body. So if that's too tricky, come back to this one. If you need to, you can add a little bit of a resistance band for this one. Same thing, same position, same posture. Pull apart and come back in. Doesn't have to be a huge motion. And relax. Good. So you want to work on those exercises, see how they feel for you, and let me know.